Morning all, right, boys and girls. Well, 4:30 this morning, been rewarded with a lovely 2111 mirror. Really beautiful fish. First fish from the syndicate, so I'll just show you the fish and then I'll tell you what I've done to catch it and whereabouts. There you go, what a lovely fish. 2111. Remember this if you catch it again. There's a few characteristics. The mouth doesn't close fully. It's got a bit of deformity on this side. And his tail is slightly bent. But 2111, a way to kickstart the winter campaign on my new syndicate. And yeah, happy days. Again, always have water. Can't stress this enough. Right, and have you seen earlier, I had a lovely 2111 from my syndicate, first fish, happy days. That was taken on long running chod and the tuna and garlic pop up over a kilo of bait. Got down last night about 4:30, just before dark. Spoke to a lad called Bobby. Seems a really nice kid. Sounds a pound. I think he's had one or two. Had a good chat with him. And we're just scanning the water really, getting a bit more information out of people. Just try and, learn really. Because I ain't got a clue where to go really. So I was just watching, seeing one or two fish. I'm not saying where the spot is because I'm going to probably bait this and fish this over winter, so I'm going to keep it hush hush, but I've known from past knowledge, should we say, from various other people that been one or two fish being seen in this area where I am, so I'm going to bait and wait, so to speak. There's nothing to go on. Although I did see one this morning, not far from my spot. I might have had one last night, I'm not sure, but 4:30 this morning, had a nice steady take. And yeah, managed to get it in, brilliant. So, well chuffed with that. I've got one on the banoffee, and which is white banoffee on the edge, homemade. One on a nutcracker and one on tuna. I haven't bothered putting any other on tuna yet, just in case it was a fluky take, or it could have come in from the right, intercepted that hook bait first. So, if I get another take on it, then I will put another rod on that bait. But at the minute I'll leave it as it is, see what's what. Went out in the boat this morning. And I scattered about half a kilo of chops, just try to get a bit more traction in, try and get them in on the area quicker. Because obviously last night it was dark, so I just fuzzed them out, a nice gentle lob, and just put out a kilo of holes. So this morning, about, should I say, 7:30, I went out on the boat. I kept about 20 yards from the spot and then just catapulted it over a wide area, so it's absolutely covered. I don't bother with micro floats. I don't care what depths there. I can gauge that by just feeling the lead down. I'm in probably about 10 foot of water, something like that. 11 foot. I'm just in the chod, soft silt sort of thing. A bit of weed, bit of shit, you know what I mean? Just my style really, my spot sort of thing, areas. I've got them not too close together, just spread out nicely, probably 30-yard gap between each. And I put another 3/4 keyhole baits over the top as well, so I've used about 2 1/4 in a minute. I have to just wait and see what happens. But yeah, it's just me and Bobby down at the minute. He's gone to work and left his stuff where he's fishing. It's just me on at the minute. But I think I found the spot that I'm going to concentrate on. You know, it's my second session. I came week before, check out the other video. I didn't have hope, but again, it's my first set. It's just a bit of a recce. Yeah, the second session, and managed to bag one, so I'm really chuffed. You know, first fish 20, and apparently there's probably, you know, 30 different 30s in here. So you just never know what you're going to catch. So yeah, okay. That I'm using at the minute, you know, to get to the spots to bait up, and obviously if anything gets snagged I can go out there or just check over and that. But basically, you know, if you use a boat, use your fucking head. You know, you hear about it all the time, people getting difficulties out there. You know, you are risking your life at times in a boat. Always got to be careful. You should always carry one of them. A life jacket. This one's gas operated. You can it's automatic, so if you fall in. If you do fall in, it cocks yourself. It brings you up right. But also this tag here, you can actually inflate it manually. So for the sake of 60 quid, you know, you know, it's nothing, is it, for your life? So always wear a life jacket when going out in a boat. It's imperative, you know. Don't be a fool and think you're hard, because you're not. And always wear the bare minimum when you go out in a boat, even in the depth of winter. And always have your life jacket on first, on top of all your clothes, should I say. Not underneath anything, under any garments are out. So yeah, use your head and use a life jacket if you use a boat. Meet my mate, Mr. Duck, aka Mallard. Just give a bit of peanut butter and jam sandwich. The little lad's blind in one eye. Only got one eye. Bless him. Colours on him is awesome, dead vivid. Super carpy weather. It really is. Quick update. Just have about, I don't know, hour and a half of a savage liner on a tuna. One that had a 21 off earlier on. Don't know if it was ducks, but you know, I don't think it was, to be honest. So there might be something out there, or I might have been dumb. Rain's setting now. It's pretty funky, to be honest with you. It's very carpy. And I'm going to stay on this spot. I feel like I can produce another fish, because I've had one. So I'm just going to leave him in position, really, and see what happens. I think tonight I shall put another rod on tuna, unless I get, you know, another fish on another bait, but I'll definitely put 2 rods on the tuna. And then 1 on nutcracker. I think I'll take off the white banoffee. That's more of a visual thing for the daytime, so we'll see. Morning, eh? What morning? Beautiful sky. Mint. Well, last night was quiet. Very quiet. Didn't get so much as a bleep. Crazy. I really honestly thought I'd get something else. You know, with having that take yesterday at 4:30, that 2111 mirror, I thought I'd follow up with something else, but nothing. My head's like mashed up at the minute, because I'm thinking so much, like, because I'm not seeing a great deal. I did see one fish show not far off, the area, you see, but I don't know. I'm looking for signs of weed. I went out in the boat this afternoon in the pouring rain just to see if I can see out or what's the contours like on the bottom. I didn't go I didn't go where the rigs were. I just went, you know, 30-40 yards from the bank. But it looks pretty standard, really. Just shit, basically, just chod, debris, leaves, and all that lot. It's like a bit like a bowl, really. I was trying to find any clumps of weed, because that's a good holding area in the winter for the fish, but nothing at the minute. I went about 200 yards to my right and found 2 fish. Looked to be good high 20s, maybe even low 30s. I'm not really sure, I couldn't see them properly because I didn't have my aquascope. It was just as I was drifting with the boat. Just saw them like in probably about 8 foot of water. Probably, I don't know, halfway, like in the mid layers. I don't know, it's hard. But there's a nice swim, apparently. It's got really lovely, really soft, like ridiculously soft silt. I know roughly what spot it is. So I'm going to put 2 kilo on that area, and that's roughly where I saw them fish as well. There was more to the snags, like there's a few trees, so might be an area for winter. Because at the minute, I'm going to stick another key on this spot, so that's 3.5 what I've put down, and I'm going to put a couple of kilo on the other spot, and I think I'm going to come back next week. It's probably going to be more over the weekend, but I'm going to fish that other spot, because I'm going to just fish a couple of spots first and keep my eyes open, because I'm that end of the lake again, like, you know, a bit further down that way, so I might even see something else on that side where I can see everything this end, so I might do that, and then just put some more bait on this spot just in case. But it might be further around, there might be, you know, but I'm just not seeing it. With me, I like the fish to show me where they are, especially in winter. Now I know that's pretty much going to be feeding spots, but when you're fishing blind, you just don't know. Because they could be in this area, but it might be 100 yards out. I'm just fishing to where I think so. I've had one, but I don't know why I can't get another bite. One of my rods has been in there nearly 24 hours now. Nothing. So I'm going to do that, I think. Put a couple of key on the other spot, and I'll fish that just to get a feel for, you know, a few spots, and I can gauge whether or not what spots to fish for winter. It's a lovely place. Only me again now. Bobby's gone. It's ace. I'm going to enjoy it, but it's just, I love the challenge. Yes, I am blanked, but I feel like I should have had another one, you know what I mean? I'm fishing well. Just down to the fish, they're just not in the area. I'm really expecting them to be. You never know, it might go.